even though my thoughts and beliefs are different as far as this whole African transatlantic slave trade thing and all that stuff like that. I watch African Emporia News Channel with Philip Scott. He's never mentioned anything about this. Never mentioned it, as far as I'm concerned. Now he might have. He has a podcast. Now he might have done something. He might have made a podcast on this particular subject. But as far as I've been watching him for a minute, and I have yet to pull up a video. I'm not sure that he knew about this, but he's in Africa a lot, and he's intertwined with Africans from different countries a lot. So why wouldn't he, if he did know about this, since the Biden administration? But anyway, African Union reminds me of nothing but the boule. The boule is Black American elites, aristocrats, who have a lot of status and clout and form decisions concerning Black people in America. Now, their interest is not always the best for Black Americans, because they're the boule and they consider themselves as the creme of the creme, and us as basically peasants. And they help, along with the white folks at the top, make the decisions and stuff like that concerning our people. President Ibrahim Traoré had a run-in with the African Union because they was totally disrespecting him when he came into office. If y'all don't know who President Ibrahim Traoré is, he's the president of Burkina Faso, if I'm saying that correctly. So they tried to humiliate him at their meetings and wanted him to be a part. So he was like, you know what, forget them. I'm not even going to. So he's not in the African Union as far as I know, because they wanted to control his narrative and try to belittle him as far as his age and that he didn't know what he was doing and so forth and so forth. I'm just like paraphrasing, but it was all about disrespect. So these elites, these so-called elites, the African, I'm gonna call them the African Union boule, are trying to tap into and make it us oh God. Anyway, unbelievable. I follow a lot Dane Calloway and other brothers here in America who are conscious about us being a lot of us being in our history here in America, as far as being the indigenous people in our land. Now, as a matter of fact, Dr. Umar Johnson is another one of that Pan-African stuff. He pushes that narrative that we need to be with Africa, this, that, and the other, and that's our homeland, and this and that and the other.